when I first started fighting, I really tried to avoid telling people what I did for a living because nobody knew what it was. I'd tell people like, well, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm an ultimate fighter. And they're like, what is that? Is that like Tough Man? Do you train karate? It's like, you know, after a while, I'm like, I just won't even, I'm a doctor, you know, whatever. I don't fight for a living because nobody knew what it was. And now it's like everybody knows what it is. And, you know, like I said before, being a part of the growth of the sport has been phenomenal. You know, it's been like a dream come true that I could actually be a part of this industry as it starts to hit mainstream. Because I knew eventually it was going to happen, but I didn't think I was going to be fighting anymore at that point in time. So I'm happy to be a part of it, and I still want to be a part of it for a long time to come.
Dana White said himself, you guys are the most athletic athletes. So for you and me, us short people have to stick together. People kind of, I can imagine if you're in a situation or, you know, people don't really expect you to be this hard-hitting guy. You know, going back to your fighting bar days.
You know, as athletes, we are the best athletes in the world, and people don't realize that, you know. I mean, we have to be good in so many different areas. We've got to be great at boxing. We've got to be great at wrestling. We've got to be able to defend submissions. We've got to have great cardio. We've got to be strong, and we've got to be agile in every single position and know how to defend every position and know how to have offense from every position. So, yeah, I mean, we do have to be phenomenal athletes. You know, me training for a fight, I do 3 months, you know, 12-week training camp. That's 12 weeks of hard dieting, 12 weeks of training 2 or 3 times a day, 6 days a week with world-class athletes. I box with pro boxers. I wrestle with Division I wrestlers. I train with black belt jiu-jitsu guys. I train with world-class fighters every single day, 12 days, you know, 6 days a week for 12 weeks. You know,
people obviously have to know your job by now.
People know my job by now. You know, I've been around long enough now where I don't need to tell people what I do for a living. Now it's just people look at the ears and right away you're either a fighter or you're a wrestler.